Hello and greetings from San Diego. I'm at SBL, the 2019 version, and now let's go ahead and see if you can translate this if you're somewhat adept at Hebrew. And and God said, "Let be collected the waters from under the skies to one place, and let appear the dry ground." And it was so. Okay. So we're on day 3, right? And we're collecting the waters under the heavens. So here's a breakdown of the translation. And said God, and God said, "Let be gathered." All of that comes out of this uh, vakavu. I'm sorry, yikavu, hamayim. Let the waters be gathered. Mitakat, from under. Mem, Hirik, doubling, is a sign of the word from. Min is the word for from, the preposition from. Min can either be separate or it can be attached to a word. And nun assimilates when no vowel separates. And so the nun doubles the tab. It becomes a chameleon and tabifies in this particular case. So from, under the heavens. Excuse me. Hey, patak doubling is what? It's the word the, and then, so it's the skies, the heavens. Here's also, hey, patak doubling. What is that? The waters. Interesting to me that I don't know if there's anything, I wonder if in the history of the Hebrew language, there's, and of course, I'm sure this has been asked for a long time, the similarity between Hamayim and Hashamayim, the sh being the only difference. It's be interesting if waters and skies are related in the ancient kind of, it'd have to be very ancient um, uh, history of the Hebrew language. I don't know, maybe it's a stupid thought, but there is an ideological connection in Genesis 1 at least. Um, so to place one, echad. We've seen echad, day one. Yom echad, day one. Here it's makom. Oh, and the holum. I need to fix the holum. Hold on, hold that holum. There. Now the holums should all be fixed. Makom, echad, place one, to place one, or one place. And let appear the dry land. Hey, patak doubling. We have a the here, the dry land, Hayabasha, Hayabasha, and then Vayihichen, and it was so. Okay, so let's look at the grammar. So this is a form we've seen a number of times. Vayomer Elohim, and God said. Vav patak doubling is converted imperfect, right? With the yod, in this case, being a third masculine singular preformative. Nothing is done to the stem, so it's a call or G, Grundstamm. So sorry, I should have. So it's a G because there's nothing done to the stem. Converted because it's Vav Patak doubling. Imperfect because of the yod. Third masculine singular because of the yod of Amar. And said, it is a true preterite because the converted imperfect, true preterite. And God said, okay, Yikavu. Peekaboo, God said, peekaboo. No, that's not what he said. So the yod on the front indicates, yet again, this is imperfect. It's not a converted imperfect because it doesn't have a vav on it. So this is something else. Actually, it's not even imperfect, but hold that thought. The yod has me thinking imperfect. Now, this is kava. Kava is a third hay. Third hays are weak verbs. That means the hay goes ar, 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 and runs away. So it runs away. We lose the hay. What the hay? But anyway, so the hay is missing. It is kava. With a yod on the front and a sharuk on the end, it is third masculine plural. So the yod on the front and the sharuk on the end together, it's like one of those, I don't know, braces. Put it on top of it. But you see, this is from kava, third masculine singular. It is an end stem. What the end stem means is that there has been a nun that has assimilated. Another assimilating nun here. The end stem puts an N in front, and it basically makes it passive. So be gathered. Remember in the translation, let the waters be gathered. Waters is plural. I think it's okay. Is it masculine? Hold that thought because I want to double check. Yes, it is masculine. So now, okay, and now for the revelation. The imperfect tense can also function as what's called adjussive, and so adjussive is where the let be gathered. So the let part comes from the fact that it's adjussive. The be part comes from the fact that it's n, or nifal is the older way of referring to it. Anyway, I don't know if I finished. Nun assimilates when no vowel separates, and it becomes sucked into a kof here. So the doubled kof is where the n went, and so it is passive. Yikatal, yipikaye. So it's an nifal jussive, which means it's command. Third masculine plural from kava. So let be gathered the waters. I already mentioned the. I mentioned the min. I mentioned the. So grammar of the next part, to, place, one. Okay, here we have another jussive. So the vav, this is not a converted imperfect because it's not a vav patak doubling. It's just a normal and. And. Now tav, so yod by itself is the third masculine singular performative. God said, he, third masculine singular, he said. If you have the yod and the sharuk, then it's they. The waters is masculine, so let they be gathered. Now with the tav, this is the third feminine singular performative on the front here. And so it is imperfect, except in the context, it's another jussive. So the jussive and the imperfect sometimes they look exactly the same. Sometimes there's a vowel difference between the two of them. But the context, it clearly indicates that this is a jussive. And let appear. So let be gathered the waters, and let the dry ground appear. Hayabasha. There's another the, and yabasha is dry ground. Now the kamatz hey on the end of yabasha is what tells me it's feminine. And so this is the tav here is feminine to match its subject. So it's third feminine singular from ra'ah. Also third hey, but the hey stuck around, which is nice. If it was a converted imperfect, the hey would have gone away. I'm sorry, there are a lot of little rules for Hebrew that madden the mind. Vayichikein, and it was so. We've seen this before. This is a G converted imperfect. Vav patak doubling. The doubling goes away because of the shavah. But anyway, and it was so from Haya. So here's the pronunciation. I was asked to go slowly, so I will try to go slowly. Let me first of all tell you the letters. Vav, patak, doubled yod, it's a doubling dagish. Holam, aleph, mem, segol, resh. Vayomer, now God. Aleph, katef segol. This is a segol, this is katef segol. Lamed, holam, hey. Hirik yod, which is a long vowel combination. The yod isn't really a vowel, isn't really a consonant. Final mem, Elohim. Yod, hirik, doubled kof. That's a doubling dagish. Kamatz, vav, sharuk. Hey, patak, doubled mem. Patak, yod, hirik, mem. Hamayim, and vakavu, yakavu. Mitakat, mem, hirik, doubled tav. Patak, chet, patak, tav. Mitakat. Hey, patak, doubled sheen. Kamatz, which is a long A. This is a short A. Well, yeah. Mem, patak, yod, hirik, mem. Hashemayim. El, aleph, segol, lamed. That's the dash, makef. Mem, Kamatz, Kof, Cholam Vav. So this is a long O. The long O is piggybacking on a Vav. So this Vav is not a consonant. It's a mother of reading. It's a helper, like the Hirik Yod back here. It's the Yod is not, the Yod is giving a piggyback to the Hirik. It's not a consonant in that case. And then this is a Cholam Vav. The Vav is a piggyback for the Cholam. Most of the vowels are written beneath. That was added later, well over 1,000 years later, by the Masoretes to help read. But Hebrew at the time of the Bible was beginning to use a few letters to piggyback a vowel. So like the Sharuk is a U sound that piggybacks on a Vav. The Cholam Vav is an O sound that piggybacks on a Vav. The Hirik Yod is an E sound that piggybacks on the Yod. So Aleph, Sagol, Chet, Kamatz, Dalet, Echad, Vav, Shava, Tav, Sere, Resh, Kamatz, Aleph, Sagol, Hey. It's kind of the Hey there is kind of a also another mother of reading, another helper, vowel helper, hamburger helper. Hey, Patak, doubled Yod, Patak. Now this is not a no, that is a double bait um, because it follows a short vowel. Kamatz, sheen, kamatz, hey. Vav, patak, that's an accent, saluk, ignore it. I think it's a saluk, two saluks. I think it's a saluk. Yod, shava, hey, hirik yod, another vowel combination. Dash, makaf. Kaf, sere, final nun. So to read the whole thing at somewhat normal speed, here we go. Vayomer Elohim, yikavu hamayim mitachat hashamayim, al makom echad. V'tera hayabasha vayehi kain. Okay, there you have it. This week is Genesis 1:9.